Welcome everybody to the She's Creating an Empire, How to Become an Online Entrepreneur with Ease with your host, Melanie Greenough. I am so excited to be here. It's so weird to refer yourself in third person. I'm Melanie. Anyways, it's nice to meet you all. I'm just going to share my screen with you so that we can start to go through what it actually takes to create success in the online space. Now, just so you all know, when I started out, I was literally looking for anything and anyone that could help me grow an online business. And I kept hitting wall after wall. I would take a course here or a thing there or this, that, or whatever, but I never had a full picture about how to actually not only choose my niche, launch my business, but scale it to the six and multiple six, and then of course, 7-figure level that I desired to have. Now, it took me a long time to figure out how to go from, I was a broke, homeless, single mom. I was actually became a small business owner, a pastor, had a couple kids, well, my own kid, couple foster kids, couple dogs, single mom, very, very busy. But I really needed to release how I was, taught to think about money and release that money trauma drama before I was able to discover the 6 pillars that created the divine CEO within me, gave me a foundation to stand on. So we're going to go through that quickly. Who is this for? Women who are ready to step out of the money struggle and into the divine flow of creating an online empire that sets them free from over giving and under earning. That's a major problem that we see over and over and over again in our CEO school, in our momentum group, in our coach certification. This is something that women are struggling with at a very deep level. Now, whether you're a coach, consultant, service provider, network marketer, we actually have programs that help you grow your business from scratch. There is a special offer. We actually have only 2 days left on our Panama retreat early bird. So stick around to the end. We're going to be about 20 minutes and then you guys can, jump off and get on with your day. But what I really want you to understand is that I am really coming from a place of having done this. I want you to know that, of course, if you've been around our community for any period of time, you've met some of our amazing certified coaches. They have learned through the curriculum how to create multiple streams of income, pay off their debt, create online businesses. And it's because I went first. And I want you to know that that was no small feat because I didn't really have someone like myself holding my hand and walking me through it. Now, of course, I ended up homeless, as you may or may not know. I got married, was going to be a stay-at-home mom. That went the wrong way. I ended up in a women's shelter with my daughter, was in low-income housing, earning less than $20K a year and driving that exact Firefly, which is so crazy. Yep, that was my car. And so I'm not speaking from being, starting from a level where I had money to invest in tech or ads or any of that. As a matter of fact, I grew a multiple 6-figure business online before I ever ran a single ad or even hired an employee. So I had 2 traditional businesses, 44 employees and $64,000 a month in overhead before I made a dime, right? I was frustrated and I was exhausted. And what I actually wanted to do was get free. So I joined several network marketing companies and I never had any success. I actually had to learn how to build a brand and an online business. Now, that's what most people don't tell you, right? You can become a coach or you can help people or you can sell stuff online or, you can go into network marketing. But the reality is if you don't know how to build a brand and an online business, you're going to struggle and continue to struggle. Now, that allowed me, when I learned to build a brand and online business, to live in my dream home, drive my dream car. I actually bought that for my husband for Christmas one year. And now we've gone on to earning millions. We live in Panama. I retired my mom. We're traveling first class around the world and literally home half the time, which is pretty cool. But more importantly than that, I've met the man of my dreams, which is very cool, have 2 beautiful adult daughters, and have spoken on stages all over the world with some of the best, Danny Johnson, John Maxwell, Les Brown, Bob Proctor, Dan Clark, and more. And you have to ask yourself, how did I go from there to where I am today? Well, guess what? It has been a journey, but you can do it too. And that's what I want you to see through this event today. Now, I also co-wrote a book with Matt Morris that went #1 in Amazon. I've been featured in, Success from Home, Millionaire from Home. That's right. Your business, CBC, Fox, CNN, MSNBC. the Most Powerful Women Network Marketing. I was a featured speaker there. I've been on podcasts, featured in books, and I really have gotten all of that publicity because I've coached tens of thousands of people through my programs to create 6 and 7 figure incomes. And so you guys can see that there's a myriad of programs there. We have over 10,000 students globally. I have over 50,000 people across my social media channels. And I have literally been around the world, which is so cool. We have people in Australia, Europe, Africa, Canada, the US, Panama, Colombia, around the world that participate in our programs. And it has been an absolute honor to do that. Now, you, of course, are here because you want to learn how to grow an online business, right? Are you a woman destined for 6 figures, but stuck at the 5-figure or less grind? Let me help you change that. We're going to help you unlock high income months and change the way you make money forever by activating your inner divine CEO power, right? You first have to have the knowledge of your power. Then you have to have the courage to dare, and you have to have the faith to do. That's our motto. So you might not be making money yet, and I'm really glad that you're here no matter what, because as you start to claim your divine sovereignty, you're going to find that you can actually create instant sales and income. And we want for you to attract your soulmate clients, create abundance that flows towards you. And of course, we want to make sure that you understand that this is for you. This is not for, the chick that you see that's making all the money or running the ads, doing the thing. It's for you. You have the ability to become a divine CEO. You have the ability to build a lifestyle business that pays you money from anywhere in the world. Struggling in your online business just isn't necessary. If you want to break the cycle of hustle and heartache, you need a proven process that works. Now, I'm going to start off with this. You're a divine woman, which means you have the creative power of the universe inside of you bursting to get out. All you have to do is unlock your potential, believe in your personal power, and partner with the infinite to create abundance and prosperity now, right? For some reason, we somehow get stuck in this belief that we are not enough, that we are, we're asking too much, that we don't know enough, that we're not strong enough, that we're not intelligent enough, that we're too emotional. And all of that is nonsense. You are a divine woman with the flow of creation inside of you. You literally have the ability to create humans in your body, right? You are a divine source of energy, and you can be, do, and have anything you set your mind to. Now, the only way to free yourself, heal your past and your money trauma drama, and open the doors to a flood of abundance and divine transformation is to transform your inner world radically and elevate your frequency. Now, if you're new to energy work or understanding frequency, basically, this is the way it works. Whatever you have in your life right now, that's the frequency you've been on. That's who showed up. People, places, things, and money. If you want to elevate your people, places, things, and money, then you have to elevate your frequency, right? That is literally how we do it. Now, we want you to know that our team is committed to global transformation of all women, bringing radical freedom and healing to the divine feminine, therefore impacting all of humanity. When you educate a woman, you educate and change a household. When you change a home, you transform a community. When you transform a community, you literally completely transform a nation, and that is what changes the world. So we're going to talk about teaching the truth about feminine creative force, creating financial, political, and social sovereignty for women, empowering women to make impact through coaching and community, creating a sisterhood of powerful, conscious CEOs that will change the world. That's what we're here to do. I want for you to take your genius, your product, your service, your company, whatever you have, and I want you to learn to become a powerful, conscious CEO. This is really important, and you do have the ability to do that, and you do have an audience that's waiting for you. So where do you start with your ascension? This starts with you claiming your authority, releasing your inner divine CEO, and receiving the abundant clients and compensation for the work that you do, right? Sometimes when we think about claiming our authority, what does that mean? You are a sovereign being who does not need permission to desire or achieve great wealth and success. You do not need anyone's permission. You are it. You're the one that gives yourself permission to rise. Now, we want you to release your divine CEO, following your heart to become a conscious leader who is creating abundance and making an impact. Can we all agree right now that there is enough work until you're dead, drop until you work till you drop, sacrifice your money or sacrifice your family, sacrifice all the things for money? There's enough of that training going around, and for some people that works. For me, it doesn't work. I want to be a conscious leader, creating abundance and impact while honoring my husband, honoring my children, making my life more of a priority, travel, lifestyle, more of a priority than chasing money and working until I'm dead just for the sake of working until I'm dead. If I wanted to do that, I'd keep my job that I didn't like, work for 45 years, retire on less than I can afford, and die that way. I wouldn't go take all the risk of becoming an entrepreneur and launching a business and sticking my neck out if I wanted to live like that, right? So we have to allow ourselves to follow our heart. How many of you, drop it in the chat, how many of you actually believe that you were born for more? You were meant to make an impact. You want to serve the ones around you. You want to help other women become more. You want to make more money. You want to be able to give more money. You want more time. You want to help your families. You want to create abundance. That's who I'm talking to. Now, you do have to be willing to receive, right? Abundance is actually about receiving. We think that abundance is about, setting our mind and sending out some sort of signal. Nope, it's about receiving. We have to be willing to receive clients and compensation for the work that you do. And you do have to step out in faith, creating a business that supports your highest good and nurtures your soul. You can't build a business if you don't want the business. A lot of times what women do is they're like, well, that'll take away from my kids, my family, blah, blah, blah. So they don't go build the business because they think they're going to have to sacrifice everything. And then they allow fear to take over their faith. Well, newsflash, fear is a form of faith. If you are believing in what's possible, the good things and abundance, that's faith working for you. If you have fear of stepping out, fear of what they will think, fear of imposter syndrome, that is faith working against you. But either way, you're choosing those things. And we want for you to understand that it's time for you to get everything you want with ease, love, and grace. It can all come flowing towards you. I literally get anything I want when I want it. Like you guys would, my team at She's Creating an Empire, my husband, my kids, they stand back and shake their head. I can literally think about something that I want and it shows up within 24 hours within my life. Why? Because I believe I deserve it, because I believe that I'm a magnet, because I'm a money magnet, because I get everything I want. That's what I believe. So therefore, that's what the world mirrors back to me. But if you're stuck in a trap of I'm not enough, I don't have enough, there's never enough, well, we have to do some clearing, my divine sister, because this is not going to get you to where you want to go. So what we want to do is clear the worldly indoctrination of shame, fear, and self-sacrifice to create sacred abundance. You have been trained, trust me, if you don't believe me now, you'll believe me later. You have been trained to sacrifice everything you want and need for everything else around you. My mom, who's the most amazing woman in the world, literally said, I don't think I've ever really thought about what I want. I've been too busy providing for my family, taking care of everybody. I'm like, yeah, that's going to end right now. So what do you need to let go of? What shame, fear, regret, self-sacrifice have you been holding on to that's stopping you from elevating into abundance that flows to you easily and frequently on a continuous basis from multiple sources? That's what we want to do. Now, how do we clear ourselves energetically? Well, we have to forgive, release, and bless. Forgive the patriarchal archetype. They know what they do, right? The whole, you need to work until you fall down. You need to sacrifice your children so that you can get a paycheck. Forgive them. They don't know what they do. That works for some people. That does not work for you and I. We're not doing that. Forgive them, release them, and bless them. Forgive the people, places, and events that you can recall that have tried to take from you, that have hurt you, or that you've given your power to. You can heal right now by simply letting them go. They don't need to have any more power in your life. They don't have to have any more anything in your life. Bless them. You are a divine feminine woman. You hold the power of creation in your body, mind, and soul. You need to really get this clear. You hold the power in your body, mind, and soul to create whatever life, money, relationship that you want. Now, you have to allow yourself to step into your sovereignty. You know, your soul knows the way. Honor your intuition. This is massive. How many times do you have little niggling feelings and you ignore them because you think, oh, it's not that important or whatever? And in reality, that is the power of the universe. That's God speaking to you saying, hey, pay attention, this thing over here. And it can be something as small as I'm walking out the door and I get a nudge to pick up my headphones and I ignore it. And then I get somewhere and I have a very important call to get on, but I don't have my headphones. Or the fact that my wallet is sitting on my desk right now. I go shopping and a nudge says, hey, do you have your wallet? And I don't stop to check. That's all intuition. That's all my radar trying to keep me moving in the flow of abundance. Pay attention to those things. Now, it's time that divine female entrepreneurs and leaders, that's you, start making the money you deserve for your powerful and necessary work in the world. Yep, you heard it right. I believe the work is important and the world needs you. The world needs you. I want to see you transform, rise, dance, shine, serve, get wealthy, and live happily ever after, with or without your Prince Charming, because it's not based on that. Shift your energy and vibration into a whole new wealth creation and divine frequency so you can stop sabotaging yourself and actually develop into the divine, beautiful being that you are. Now, I can't wait to share the process that's transforming how women build rock star brands online with soul, serenity, and streamlined systems. So let's not forget also profit, right? Profit is important. So I talked about how do you, we got to release that stuff, elevate our frequency. Now it's okay. How do I actually do the business? Well, becoming a CEO is a process. So first of all, we have to ask ourselves, am I the CEO of my home, right? Am I running it the way a CEO would run a corporation? Are the employees, your children, doing what they're supposed to be doing? Or would they get paid in the real world if they did their job the way they were doing it in your home, right? This is a big question. The CEO of your life, are you managing your life as a multi-million-dollar brand? Because that's what it is. The CEO of your business, a multi-million-dollar brand, you must have vision, mission, fulfillment, and clarity to be able to do these things. So let's start here. We want to have systems that support your goals. So question is, what do you want next year or in the next year? Let's say by the end of this year. Are you on track to get it? What do you need to learn? What is the thing that's missing for you to make that happen? What if you could accelerate your process with systems, training, mentorship that transforms your business and your life? What if you could fast forward those results? Here's our CEO 6, and this is what I want you to understand. When I said we're going to talk about launching an online business, scaling it, learning those things, here are the keys that you need to understand. Coaching, courses, branding, sales, finance, and recurring revenue. That's the CEO 6. Branding is marketing, right? Branding/marketing. So with the coaching pillar, you can do one-on-one coaching, group coaching, masterminds, or experts in business, which is kind of the same as a mastermind, but it's a little bit higher level. That's how you can start your coaching career. I also want to mention, though, if you're in network marketing, you'd better become a good coach, right? Why? Because if you can't coach your team, you're not going to have one grow. If you're in business, you need to be a coach. Why? Because if you can't coach, you're not going to grow a team of employees that are doing anything. If you're a parent, you better learn to coach, right? Why? Because that's how we move people towards their goals. So we want to know that with pillar number, 1, coaching, or 2, or 3, or 4, 5, 6, branding is a journey, and we must have the branding piece for us to be able to start to communicate and have our storytelling unfold in a way that attracts our ideal client. And of course, it's progress over perfection. Now, the magic key. The key to your best life is in the thought times love, which equals law of attraction. So in all of this getting, we want to focus on love and mission. Your mission will determine your message. And when your message is attracting your ideal client, you will have sales pouring in with ease. So we want to make sure that you have daily rituals that lead to love and success. I want you to commit to the next year, be coachable, and of course, make sure you're showing up for class, which is what you're doing right now. Your income can increase exponentially, especially as a coach or a consultant or network marketer, when you're really working on the right activities in the right order. But everyone gets stuck. So if you're there, don't feel bad. That's why a mentor is magic sauce to success, and why I created this, right, group, this entire system. She's Creating an Empire, CEO School, certification, online income accelerator, all of these things, because I wanted you to have the things that you needed to grow this model. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and just talk to you guys about what's possible for you in the next 12 months. If we look at coaches, coursing, branding, sales, finance, and SaaS, we know that we can, of course, create something that's really, really special and really viable in the market. But I also want you to know that I've been dealing with people in the online space for a really long time, and most people get very stuck when it comes to learning and growing, because I'm telling you, I love it. Receive that. I love it, guys. Okay, so when you guys get stuck in your growth, it's usually because you have people around you that are not supporting your dreams. You have not given yourself permission. You're waiting for other people to give you permission. You have imposter syndrome. You don't believe you're worth big money. All of these things start to add up, right? I love it. Hi, newbie. I love it. Just popping on. Hey, newbie. Okay, well, I want you to change your name from Facebook user. Give StreamYard permission to share your name, because I can't see your name, or put your name in the comments. I would love that. So what I want you guys to know is that through the process of learning to grow an online business, yes, you're going to learn the fundamentals, right? We have to identify your niche, which is probably something that you've overcome in your life. If you had, problems with money, you might become a, person that's a money coach. If you had problems with relationships, you might become a relationship coach. If you had problems with your gut, you might become a gut health coach. It really doesn't matter. Usually we learn from overcoming things, right? But I want you to know that also, when you are going to step into something new, you have to surround yourself with the right people. And that's absolutely paramount to success. So about maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, I guess it was a year ago now, we launched the CEO School. And the CEO School is a place where people can come and grow and learn to actually activate that divine CEO, shift their frequency, learn the practical skills of course creation, funnels, email marketing, social media marketing, etc., but also really develop a business model that's built on that CEO 6. Now, I told you guys that if you were going to be here and you were going to walk through this, a bit of information with me, I was going to show you how to really start to understand what you need to do to grow your business. Number one, you need to create an offer. If you're a network marketer, create an offer. That means out of the products and services that you have, combined with your personal offer. You want to have, course, let's work that offer out. If you're a coach, if there's going to be an offer. So this all starts with who you want to serve, what you want to offer, and how you're going to collect the money. Okay. So that's the key foundations to creating a business online. Anyone can do this. The question is, are you going to step out and do this? Right? That's the question. We have a very special opportunity for those of you that say, yes, right now, I want to learn how to do that. We actually have a 100K roadmap call, I would call it, like a strategy call with one of our top certified coaches that will walk you through your exact plan. So if you want to really start to look at how am I going to make money, or if you're already obviously have a business, that's better. If you because you're going to be like, I want this right now. So if you want that, I love it. If you want that, what you're going to do is you're going to drop strategy call in the comments. I want you to have strategy call in the comments. If you want our coaches to get you booked in for a strategy call, we'll put the link in the comments so that you can actually get a call booked. They're free, no obligation, but most likely Shanda will walk you through your six-figure ascension, what that looks like, and if there's anything that we offer that can help you do that, okay? Now, finally, I want to tell you that we actually have a retreat that's coming up in Panama, and we're going to be focused on that CEO 6. We're going to be working through the things that you need to do to elevate your life and your business in the next year. And it is on early bird pricing right now. The early bird pricing is done in less than 48 hours. And we only have, literally guys, less than 7 spots left at this point. Okay. So the registration's been open just for a few weeks. It's already almost sold out. So not only is the early bird pricing expiring, but so are the number of spots available. So if you have not registered, let's go. If you've registered for the retreat, drop registered in the chat because I love it. It's so good. And we're going to be doing 2 days of business training. We're going to be doing social media training, launch training, sales training. We're also going to one of the best beaches in the world. We're going to have time to do social media. We're going to hang out in the pool. We're going to have lunch together and dinner together and breakfast together. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So I am really excited for you guys too. I love it. Tanya, Susan, Kyla, all registered. Shanda. I love it. So I love that through this retreat, we're not only going to be able to do what we do in our weekly mastermind calls, training calls, through the CEO school and through the Momentum Group, but we're actually going to be able to do it in person, get photos together, and be able to do the whole thing, work on your business, work on your brand, work on your marketing, work on your systems, and work on your mindset so that you can elevate for the rest of this year and launch yourself into 2024. So with that, I am so excited. If you want details on the retreat, we're going to drop the link in the chat right now. So there's 2 things. There's an intro call or a strategy call that you can get booked in for, or there's a retreat. If you need a strategy call to determine if the retreat's correct for you, go ahead and book that. But also understand, guys, there's only a few spots left and we have less than 48 hours until the price. It's 45% off right now. So I want to make sure that if you want to go to the retreat, you're ready to take action. If you need a roadmap call or a strategy call with one of our coaches to make sure that that's the right fit for you, book that, or just go ahead and get the retreat booked. Once you're booked, you get put in a private VIP chat. We're going to help you, with all the things. We get you I've got some stuff up my sleeve for the retreat that I'm not telling you about yet. But anyways, we'll make sure that you get all the things and all the support that you need to make sure it's the best retreat ever. This is a once in a lifetime. It will probably not be in Panama again. And it will never be this price again. So I highly recommend that if you have not done so, you take action. And I want to tell you, if you are a little bit afraid of spending money on yourself, investing in yourself, being away from your kids, being away from your family, I want to assure you the best thing that you can do to elevate and change your vibration is to remove yourself from your daily life. Tell your family you'll be right back. Let them know that you're going to come back a better version of yourself. Get on a plane, fly here. Let us be with you for 4 days, pour into you, transform your mindset, get your business on track. Then you can go home, go back to what's normal, but it won't be the same because you will have elevated your vibration and you're going to be ready to build wealth. So with that, guys, we'll see you at the retreat. If you have any questions, of course, strategy call, or just go get yourself booked for the retreat. Love you all. And we will see you next week for our live event. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.